Hail and welcome. It is finally time to get back to Faerun with Neverwinter Nights, Hordes of the Underdark. It's been a while. It's been a few weeks. I've been busy with Vampire, I've been busy with Path of Exile, I've been busy not streaming. But now, let us continue the adventures of one Lyra Menthin. Or not, as the game just crashed. Hail Telcree! So the game just crashed when I tried to load that save. That is concerning. Let's relaunch the game and hope that doesn't keep happening. Telcree, I have some stuff for you to try. Hold on, I'm just gonna make a pinned post about this. I was up late last night making a bunch of new commands for the channel. Some of them are secret, some of them aren't. Just a little bit of fun, since we don't have the raid minigame any longer. I figured we could do with some more stuff to do. Alright, let's see if it'll load in. Alright, this time it loads in just fine. So last time we got a magic mirror, which we promptly gave to the seer. And I think we got some XP as a reward for that. What is this? Asanti. A +5 bow. Unlimited arrow ammo that does d6 extra lightning damage. Use lightning bolt 3 times a day. Sweet. Just getting reacquainted with my character and my stuff. What am I equipped with? Area of protection +5, ring of resistance +2. Commander's ring for the +2 AC, +2 to saving throws, +4 con, +3 AC. That means the commander's ring is kind of a little bit redundant. I mean, the saving throw bonuses are still nice, but maybe I can get something better there. I only have 38,000 gold, which was a lot in the base game and is not all that much now. Journal. Strange Island Town, we completed that, given the Shattered Mirror to the Seer. Aerial Trap Beneath the Earth. This is stuff we've already done. We still have the island with the golems, and then we have the various allies of the Valsharez to deal with. But I think we're gonna go to the island and the island of the Maker and deal with these golems. This is gonna be a bit of a struggle because I am very reliant on crits and on sneak attack for my damage output. And guess what golems are immune to? Did you guess both of those? Because that's what they're immune to. Make a to perfect the art of creating golems. If this wizard still lives, he might be able to help you against the Valsharez. Instead, you still might be able to use his creations in the coming battle. Would you wish to investigate this island? Cavalus the boatman can take you there. For some reason, I read that for a moment as Cavalus the bottom. He can be a bottom. There's no need to judge him. Alright, Cavalus.
Welcome.
Do you seek passage across the dark river?
Oh my.
There is no other who can guide you safely. Those who try have all drowned, and their bones have since been slept away. Yes, I need passage across the river. Take me to the Isle of the Maker. So I am playing a fighter rogue, but let's see what my chat class is. I'm a level 15 blackguard. Oh no. Anti-paladin. Time to do evil shit. Alright, these don't seem initially hostile.
There are Duergar nearby. The thick stink of their sweat fills the air.
By the way, we just set up a quick button for these.
Well met.
We don't see many like you down here, surfacer. I have a theory about these Duergar, so I could be wrong, but my theory is that these Duergar are feeling pressed by the Val'Sharez, and they have also come here to gain the power of the golems to resist the Val'Sharez, so they don't get forced to join her coalition. That's my theory. Let's talk to Dahana. He's the only one here with a name, it seems. Bunch of warriors. We've got a merchant. And then Dahana. Is that a male or a female? That's a female. This Duergar female looks you up and down, gauging your strength and trying to judge if you are a threat. Satisfied that you pose no immediate harm, she seems to relax slightly.
Not many come to this island, especially not a surfacer like you. What are you doing here? Have you come as friend or foe?
My name is Lyra Menthan. I don't mean any harm. Duergar visibly relaxes, though she is still studying you carefully as she addresses you once more. My name is Dahana. I am the leader of this expedition. What are you doing here? We're treasure hunters. Centuries ago, this island was home to a powerful Duergar wizard known as the Maker, or so the stories go. The Maker's long gone, but he left a few things behind. We've come out here to salvage rare metals and pieces of golems from the ruins of the Maker's tower. You'd be surprised what the right buyer will pay for an arm made of pure adamantine. As usual, the Duergar scavengers, living off the scraps of others. To be fair, Nethira, you racist bitch, they are living off the scraps of other Duergar. Better watch your tongue, Drow. This is Duergar territory. Your arrogance might have cost you more than you're willing to pay. Settle down. We just want to ask you some questions. I guess I could answer a few questions for you. Can't see any harm in it. Besides, it's not like the Maker's golems here on the island will tell you anything. Smiles briefly at her own joke. Tell me about the Maker. Everything I know about the Maker comes from legends and myths. They say he was a powerful Duergar sorcerer who isolated himself on this island to work on his research. His specialty was crafting golems. According to the legends, he found a way to imbue his constructs with intelligence and free will. That's interesting, but the golems we've run into seem pretty standard to me. Do you know what happened to him? Nobody really knows. He disappeared 5 centuries ago. Most people think he was killed off by his own creations, intelligent golems with a will of their own. So, I am guessing he uploaded himself into a golem. He's still alive as a golem. I don't know if I really believe that, but it makes a good story. The only golems we've run across in the dungeon don't seem all that smart to me. Damn tough to kill, though. I would have thought you'd cleared all the golems out by now. She shakes her head. Not possible. There's some kind of scavenger golem in here that repairs and rebuilds any golems we manage to take down. We've tried to kill the scavenger, but he's got a number of magical defenses. Every time we attack it, it teleports away to safety. The damn thing makes our job a lot tougher. Alright, I have other questions. What can you tell me about the golems? The dungeon at the north end of the island is crawling with golems. At least the first floor of it is. We don't go any deeper. We figure they're guardians left over from the Maker. They must have been built to protect against thieves and scavengers. She gives you a rueful look. They do a pretty good job too. We've lost more than a few Durgar during our expedition. Right. Questions? What can you tell me about the island? Well, the island was named after the ancient Durgar mage who built his stronghold here centuries ago. They say the Maker came here so he could work in peace while perfecting his golems. There must be some truth to these stories. There's some ruins in the north that could have been the Maker's laboratory, although all that's left is the dungeon. And there's the golems, of course. Other questions? I am looking for allies to help me against the Val'Sharez. She nods thoughtfully. The Val'Sharez. I've heard about her. One of the Drow matron mothers, isn't she? She's made quite a name for herself recently. I hear she's been attacking the surface. I guess that's why you're looking to stop her. But you won't find any help against her here. The Drow don't bother us, we don't bother them. Alright. I have some options here. I can try to persuade or I can try to intimidate. Considering I have Persuade maxed out and I don't have anything in Intimidate, I am going to go the persuasive route. Eventually, the Val'Sharez will turn her army against the Durgar too. She shrugs. Maybe, but the Val'Sharez isn't the first Drow we've seen rise to power. Most of them get toppled long before they ever turn their attention to us. Fine. I want to ask you something else then. Actually, no. I'll be going. Come and go as you please, Surfacer. You don't answer to us. Didn't even give me a roll. Oh well. I actually thought I had a chance there with my plus 24 to persuade. But I guess not. Alright, let's see if the merchant has anything interesting. This Durgar is obviously older than the others here. As you approach, he stops shuffling through the items piled around him and turns to greet you. Say, you're from the surface, ain't you? One of them human folk. I remember running into your kind once before. Must be 60 years ago. But I ain't seen any since. My name's Dwelver, supply master for this here expedition. I'm also in charge of the merchant end of things. In other words, if you want to buy something, I'm the one to talk to. Alright, let me look at your supplies. Of course, we're just going to haul this stuff back home and sell it anyway, so you might as well lighten our load before we go. He has potions of cure serious wounds. But I have potions of cure critical wounds. Potions of lore, I have enough of those. Scrolls I can't use. Bone wand. Seems to have no magic on it. Getting very much Dragon Age Origin vibes from this story part, since it has a golem quest with some nice subplots. Not only that, Telcree, but also just the fact that there is a threat and I am going out to gather allies and hamstring that threat the best I can before taking it on. You're right, it is very Dragon Age Origin. Welcome, Aurelia. How are you doing? Painting maps and soon painting some dough too. Oh, nice! Nice, enjoy your pizza. So... character with the craft wand feat can cast any spell that can target a creature on this wand in order to craft a magical wand. Oh, neat! Love that. Bars of mithril, iron, steel. Ooh, another bag of holding. For less than 2,000 gold? Oh, I'll be having that. Oh, hell. Gimme. Doing okay, back has a sore spot for some reason. Got some chores done today. Well, maybe those two things are related. By the way, I'm going to pester everyone about this when they come in here, just because it's all new. I created some new commands for the chat, some fun little things to have fun with. I would suggest you try !power, !loot, and or !class. Oh, look at that, level 17! And Aurelia's power level is 7,332. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. It doesn't go all that high. It's under 9,000. It is possible. I set it up so it is possible to get a power level over 9,000, but it's going to be pretty rare. It's going to be special. He has no weapons and armor. He doesn't really have anything I want. Oh well. Well, he had a bag of holding, so I'm very happy with that. If that happens, will it have a special message? No. No, I will leave the special message to you guys. I could set it up to do that, but I know exactly how I would have to do that, and that would be a shit ton more work than the way it is now. What's my power level? Ooh. I am not at my best today, it seems. Alright, well, let's continue our adventure.
If you want me to cast one of my spells before a battle, just let me know.
Oh, sure. Good point, Nethera. Good point. What can you cast?
Yes, is there something you need?
Cast a group of buffing spells. Cast a spell. Short duration, long time, all the buffing spells you have, or cast a spell, full strength, cat's grace. Oh, you have a pretty good array of spells. Ooh, level 12 werewolf. Anyway, obviously the classes and the power level and the stuff, it doesn't actually do anything. It's just a fun little thing for us to play around with in chat. The one I put the most effort into is the !loot command, which I will keep working on. Fun gamings are like at least 2/3 of why Twitch works. Yes, and that's why I need more of them for my stream. To make it even more fun to hang out here. Okay, we have the ruins. The entrance to the dungeon. I just want to cover all of the surface. That's back to the Durga. Going behind the Durga. Alright, seems there's not really much of anything here except the entrance to the dungeon. So I guess we're going dungeon crawling. Not that I wasn't expecting that. Those rats are here? Oh, it's barred from the other side. That means I can't pick the lock.
Do you have a moment? There is something I wish to tell you.
Sure, Nathera. Are you fully prepared for this, Lyra? A dungeon full of golems can be difficult if you don't know what you're about to face. Nobody said this was going to be easy. No, of course not. But golems represent special difficulties. Magic has little effect on them, many weapons can't even harm them, and these golems may be different than others. The wizard who created them was supposed to be a master at creating such constructs. I wouldn't be surprised if we encounter something no one has run into before. You're special. I can't let anything happen to you. Please, promise me you'll be careful. I will be careful. Remember, the fate of all who follow the seer is in your hands, Lyra. If you fail, our hopes fall with you. Okay, I already don't like all of these ballista. Can't interact with them. Scavenger golem. That's the one that'll just teleport away. Can I talk to it? Hello, welcome.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Oh no, skeletons. Let's see if we can handle this. Seems like it's not completely impossible. Ooh, that's a good idea. For a command.
I always get my
Get out of here before that thing picks up any more of the golems. Okay, that was a dirty trap.
Into the flames we leap.
Okay, so my main hope is that I can rest here, which I probably can't. Yeah, enemies nearby. Got some blue powder. Oh, still nearby enemies. Damn it. Alright, well, I'm gonna do a safety save. And I'm gonna start actually digging into my healing supplies. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. He comes in here as well? Yeah.
Closing.
I don't think I can handle this dungeon. I don't think I'm ready for this. No, this is just a death spiral. Alright, we're gonna go do something else. Because that would, if there's anything around here, no. I mean, if there was, the Durga would have taken it, right? Alright, well, so much for that. Let's go deal with some of the Valsharez's allies. Variant of the channel, hope to be among the undiscovered.
Welcome.
Take me back to the Seer's camp. Well, it is a pretty good idea. I may make a command based on it at some point in the future. Right, so my other option was to head out here.
I understand the Drow were once a surface race driven underground by their surface cousins. How must they have felt, exiled to an unwelcoming land of shadowy caverns?
What do you want?
Say the undead are massing against us. We can't fight an army that's already dead. Ruler of Illustri, maybe a soldier, Sergeant Osir.
Hello.
So maybe this sergeant can give me some intel before I head outside. I want to see if there's anyone else here to talk to. Where does that lead? Oh, that's to get up onto the tower.
What do you want?
I see. Okay. Save over here. Alright. Hello, Sergeant Osir. The guard gives you a brisk salute as you approach. You're Lyra Menthan, aren't you? Sergeant Osir at your service. I'm in charge of the defenses here at the gates. As you can see, we're keeping a close eye on the gates. I just wish we could spare a few more troops to shore up our position here. We don't want any surprises catching us unprepared. Surprises? What do you mean? Out beyond the gate is where the true Underdark begins. The caverns out there are crawling with beholders and illithid, not to mention a host of undead creatures. Tell me about the beholders. We know there's a beholder colony somewhere in the nearby caverns, and there's rumors the Eye Tyrant they serve has allied herself with the Valsharez. That's a scary thought. The Beholders are fierce opponents. They shoot out rays from their eyes that can paralyze you, turn you to stone, or disintegrate you into a pile of dust. Can you tell me about the Illithid? Well, the Illithid colony of Zovak Moor is somewhere in this area. It's a small settlement, really just a slaver outpost for the mind flayers to buy and sell thralls. But I've heard the Valsharez has recruited a whole bunch of the Illithid colonies to her cause. That could make the battle tough, what with their mind powers and all. What can you tell me about the undead? Every so often you hear rumors of undead here in the Underdark. Vampires, zombies, the odd mummy. But they've never been what you'd call commonplace. But lately, the frequency of sightings has gone way up. Word is the Valsharez found a way to create an army of undead, and she's going to turn them all against us in one fell swoop. Alright, can you open the gates? I'll have them open the gates for you right now. Then you can come and go as you please. Just be careful out there. Check down here. See if there's anything up here. They wouldn't have this whole area just for no reason, right? They wouldn't do that to me. They would do that to me. Alright. Alright, level designer. Nathira, I wonder if I might ask you a personal question. Nathira regards Valen with a bemused grin. What's this? All these months I've been with the seer, and you've never once deigned to speak to me. Why now? I'm no longer in command of the Drow forces, nor are we fleeing for our lives. He gestures about at the area. And we are, more or less, alone. Well, so long as Lyra doesn't mind, go ahead and ask whatever you'd like. I doubt she will. I'd like to know, however, what was it about the seer that convinced you to leave the Drow and join her? Nathira seems mildly taken aback. That's not an insignificant question. How about you tell me first? Why I went with her? He looks away into the distance, thinking back. I suppose I knew I needed help, and I knew that she could help me. And that she would do it for no other reason than because I needed it. Valen's eyes lock with Nathira's for a long moment, and then he looks away, embarrassed. I'm sorry. My suspicions are foolish. No, they're not. You've been protective of the seer ever since I arrived, and you should be. I want you to be. I'm glad she has you at her side. He nods slowly. Only, I'm not at her side now, am I? Both of them do not look pleased then, but they say nothing further. Alright, out in the big bad world. Oh. Oh shit, a Drow scout.
I always get my way.
Ground rumbles, foul vapors emerge from the sinkholes. You should be careful where you step. Oh, he just got gassed.
Let caution rule your step here. Even the most innocent-looking creature can be filled with poison strong enough to bring down a wroth beast.
Oh shit, Umberhulks.
I hope you like pain. I hope you like pain.
Alright, that Wasn't too bad. Only really one way to go so far, but that changes here. Oh, harpies. South tunnels. Western tunnels. I wonder if there are north tunnels up here. Let us investigate. Teleport marker?
Those who live on Toral's surface fear the drow, but far worse things than my people exist down here.
Do you like the banter between companions? Does add a nice flavor to the game. I agree, Telkri. I agree. Honestly, going back to what you said earlier, the banter between companions is one of the absolutely best things about Dragon Age Origins.
I was taught to keep my blades sharp and a spell always at the ready. Old habits die hard.
Oh, that just brings me here. Okay. Well, let's start with the north tunnels. See what they lead to. Also, I'm going to rest right before the transitions.
Often you become the latter when you least expect it.
Going to like Baldur's Gate 3 banter. I'm probably going to talk over most of it with Zelaminator. But yeah, I do like it when there's banter. What do we have here? Stairs to the inner ring, quiet village. Let's go visit the quiet village.
Slaver, hey? Well, you don't want to go into Zorvatmur without your leader wearing one of these.
Taps the helmet on his head.
Those mind flayers don't see much difference between slavers and slaves. If you aren't protected, they'll turn on you as soon as you speak to them. A free tip from one slaver to another.
Alright, where can I get one of those helms?
What's wrong with you, Yorad? We've got the numbers advantage here. Let's pick up some more stock. He makes a good point. You're outnumbered. And I bet you'd fetch a nice price at the next slave auction.
If you attack me, you're all dead.
We'll take that chance. Attack!
Rogue. Okay, no context. Although, having rogues that have an innate natural invisibility is kind of dirty. It said something about the waterfall. Something about the waterfall in front of you seems unreal. Okay, got it. Now let's get some helmets. Or not. Helm of shielding. Dwarven War-Axe +4. And padded armor, +6. Would that be an armor upgrade for any of these fellows? +4 leather armor with a +5 bonus to hide. I actually think this might give her more AC. It does.
I simply can't carry all of
I
this.
will take Shadow Legion armor to sell. And the Dwarven War-Axe. What kind of weapons does Valen like to use? Is he like feeded into any particular weapons? Move critical heavy flail. Okay, he is specifically spec'd into heavy flail. So that means this axe is also just for the vendor. And I should put on the Helm of Shielding. Commonly worn by slavers who deal with the Illithid, the Helm of Shielding protects the user against mental telepathy and other psionic powers of the Mind Flayers. Without the Helm's protection, the slave trade would be impossible, as the Illithid are prone to attack any vulnerable non-Illithid they speak with. Wait, 10 fire resist, 1 dexterity. Oh, I'm wearing it for the haste, right. Because the dex doesn't matter and the fire resist doesn't matter because I have more from the red dragon armor. Wait. I have haste from my short sword of quickness. I shouldn't be wearing this helmet at all. It doesn't do anything for me anymore. Not since I got the short sword of quickness. And you're a tiefling. Excuse me. So Nithira, you get the copper helmet. For some fire resist. I will put on the Helm of Shielding. Save. And away we go. Guess we're dealing with Illithid first. Expressionless Durga. Oh, these are all mind thralls.
Yes.
A strange half smile and vacant expression is all the response you get. Eyes that look but see nothing. I mean, in a way, I guess this is basically a pantry?
Greetings.
No, it's still the same. Alright, let's go deal with the Illithid. Hold on. Here. The Illithid's tentacles twitch in nervous agitation as you approach. It speaks with a voice you hear only in your mind. Then he hides behind his bodyguards. These are the caverns of Zorvakmur. What business do you have here? I've come to purchase thralls from your auctions. Mindflayer considers your words. You feel it probing your thoughts, though it cannot penetrate the protective shield your helmet has built around your mind. It is rare we have human buyers for our thralls, but you would not be the first. But your thoughts are hidden to me. You will have to remove your helm before I let you in. I'm here to buy thralls, not become one. The helm stays on. You can't be sure, but it almost seems as if the Mind Flayer is laughing. You cannot blame me for trying. Very well, you may keep the helm that protects your mind. I absolutely can blame you for trying. Fuck you! Stupid ass calamari punk fuck bitch! I will allow you to pass to the outer ring of Zorvakmur, but know that the Elder Brain is aware of your presence and knows your thoughts, even if they are strangely muted to me. I'm gonna end up killing all of these guys, but I feel good about infiltrating first. You can always cut loose and murder later. By the way, I killed those Durga, so I think I am due some.
Rip and tear until it is done.
I think I deserved some loot. Ooh, I got a set of dice. Nice. Got some Intellect Devourers. Poison Chalice Palace. That sounds like an inn. Merchant's Compound, Fighting Pits, Illithid Chambers.
I keep thinking I should have left more instructions with Imloth before I left. No matter.
Mind Flayer Merchant. And Arthur? I think Artulur. You feel an urgent prodding in your mind as this Illithid attempts to touch your thoughts. Unable to breach the protection of your helm, the Illithid grudgingly retreats. When it addresses you, the Illithid's words are filled with contempt. I will not sell my wares to one of humankind. Your race are fit to be thralls and nothing more. Oh yeah? Well, you know what? I eat you. Sliced, battered, and deep fried. And you're kind of tasty too. Artur. Unlike the other Illithid here, the Mind Flayer makes no effort to probe your mind as you approach. You don't know if this is a good or bad sign. Welcome, human surfacer. Unlike some of my fellow possessors, I am willing to do business with those of the Thrall races. Who are you? I am a shopkeeper, a simple merchant like all the other possessors who come here to the market. But unlike them, I am willing to trade with you. Why will you trade with me when the others won't? The Elder Brain has opened Sovak Moor to other races for the thrall trade. Despite this, the other possessors cannot overcome their contempt and loathing for you inferior races. But I trust the wisdom of the Elder Brain, and I am willing to set aside my revulsion to do business with you, just as those who buy and sell the thralls have. May I ask you some questions? The Elder Brain has opened Sovak Moor to the other races for the thrall trade, so I would guess the Elder Brain wants us to treat you politely. I suppose I can answer some questions. Do you know anything about a drow called the Valsharez? I do not know of this drow you have mentioned, though my knowledge is far from absolute. Perhaps the Elder Brain knows something of this. Where can I buy a thrall? I am a merchant of goods, not thralls. If you wish to purchase a thrall, you'll have to go to the auction lots in the center of town. Right? And what if I want to speak with the Elder Brain? Mentlayer's tentacles twitch slightly, as if he is nervous. Opening Sovak Moor is one thing, but I do not know if the Elder Brain will speak to one of the thrall races. If you truly want an audience with the Elder Brain, you will have to speak to those who guard the entrance to the Great Chamber. You can find them in the southeast of the city. I have to say, this is the most helpful Mind Flayer I've ever seen. You know what? I would not slice you and batter you and deep fry you and eat you. I'll probably still kill you, but I'm not gonna eat you. How's that? How's that for mercy? Yeah, for sale. Merchant's reaction is favorable. Nice. Okay, Nymph Cloak, Master Adventurer's Robe. Is that a monk robe? Sorcerer Wizards only. With a damage reduction 10 plus 3, not bad. Robe of this, robe of that. I don't need robes. Boots of Boots of Striding plus 6. And they only cost twice what I have. You know what? Since I'm at a merchant, might as well unload these. kind of want those boots of striding. But I won't be able to afford them. Oh, what a shame. What am I wearing here? Braces of Dex +4. Nash's Gloves of Discipline. +5 to Discipline. That's it? I mean, that's not bad, but it's also not spectacular. Cloak of Fortification. Cloak of Protection. So I'm wearing a Cloak of Fortification +3. This Cloak of Protection, that only gives a deflection modifier, where Cloak of Fortification does both, right? I would really like this Cloak of Fortification. +5, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, it costs 3 times what I have. What about weapons? I think I'm pretty committed to these two. Dagger +5. Yeah, nothing for me. I can get potions of cure critical wounds here, which is good. I might need them. But I already have 10 coming in, so... Potions of heal, I have 5 of those. Scare of protection, what am I wearing? Scare of protection +5. So much good stuff here, but it's also horrendously expensive. What am I wearing? Resistance +2 and the Commander's Ring. We get the Ring of Persistence +4 instead. Might be tempted to do that. I think I'll do that. Oh, it's only a +3. That was a Ring of Protection. Nah, I'm gonna save my money. Alright. Thank you for being very informative, and thank you for buying my stuff. Portal to the Grand Hall. Fighting Pits. Slave Auction. Slave Pens. Illithid Chambers. So where do we go? I think we go down to the Fighting Pits first. See what's going on there.
I see the Drow are not the only ones who like to throw their slaves into the pits to do battle.
As Mind Flayer consciousness brushes briefly against your own, then pulls back. Welcome to the Fighting Pits of Zorvak Moor. Have you come to place a wager on the next fight? It can be quite profitable for those who have the ability to correctly pick the Thrall in combat. But, though the fights themselves are entertaining, they are much more enjoyable if you have placed a wager on one of the combatants. Can I join the Fighting Pits? My fair responds with disgust. The Fighting Pits are for thralls in the service of a master. To even consider joining them is a sign of your inherent weakness. Even though you are one of the human race, you are not a thrall. You cannot enter the Fighting Pit. Not unless you allow yourself to become a mindless thrall of one of the Illithid. Alright. Fair enough. I want to ask you some questions. Wave of contempt washes over. Illithid do not lower themselves to answer the questions of the thrall races. Is it not enough we grant you entrance to Zorvak Moor? If you are here to wager on the Fighting Pit, then do so. If not, we have nothing further to discuss. Yo, Zahel! 7-stream streak! That's impressive! Welcome, how you doing? How's your weekend going? I might be interested in a wager. The next fight is between Nourisher Nyas Thrall and Nourisher Unrecognized Token Thrall. All wagers are 500 gold. This looks really bad. I don't want to risk it crashing, so I'm not gonna place a wager. Can I enter the fighting pits to spectate? Mind Flayer Nourisher. Doing good. Weekend also going good. Glad to hear it. Oh, so you watch through the windows. I see. There's currently no fight happening. Speak with the pit boss. Oh, so I guess I have to place a wager to watch a fight. Well, let's not do that. We're not here to participate in illicit blood sports. Don't forget to save. Good call. Thank you, Telkri. On to the Grand Hall. Let's go check out the slave auctions. Ultimately, we're here to speak to the Elder Brain and convince it... Either convince it to not ally itself with the Valsharez, or if that fails, assassinate it. Let's go around gathering info. Since we're talking about crashing. Yeah, good call. A human female? You feel the faint touch of the illithid as it seeks out your mind, but the protection of your helm keeps your thoughts shielded. Sensing your defenses, the illithid's mind withdraws. Greetings, human creature. It is not often we see your kind here in Zorvak Moor. Except as thralls, of course. No doubt you are here for the auction. Never fear, we will be starting soon. The next lot for bid is a human female, quite remarkable for her species. She comes from good, healthy stock and is also a competent warrior should you choose to put her in the pits. Can I ask some questions? Although it is difficult to read the expression on the tentacled face of this creature, you get the sense the illithid is mildly repulsed. I am willing to sell to a human buyer, but I will not lower myself to answering questions for one of the thrall races. Are you saying you're too good to answer my questions? We illithid are superior to your kind in every way. I am in the business of selling thralls, so I will allow you to bid in the auction. But I will not treat one of the thrall races as an equal. Zorvak Moor is open to your kind, but you are not welcome here. You are only tolerated. Now, shall we begin the auction for this thrall? Tell me about this thrall. Just has the same... Alright, let's start the bidding. Illithid steps back, projects his thoughts out to you and the other buyer simultaneously. We shall now begin the bidding on the next lot. A fine human female specimen. As you can see, she is of excellent stock, strong and healthy. We will open the bidding at 1,000 gold pieces. One of the illithid nearby, your competitors in the auction, meets the price, 1,000 gold pieces. Third buyer increases the previous bid, 1,100 for the human female. Offer 1,300. One of your rivals notes, you seem quite eager to increase the bidding. You must see something worthwhile in this thrall. I offer 1,500. Auctioneer seems pleased. 1,500 for this specimen, but surely there is another bid out there. Do I hear 2,000? 2,000 gold for this thrall. Again, one of your rivals is quick to meet the offer. I'll give you 2,000. The other illithid shakes his head. That is too much for me. I drop from the bidding. The auctioneer turns to you. Can you beat that offer? Do I hear 2,500? I will give you 3,000. Your sudden jump in the bidding seems to have caught your opponent off guard. 3,000? Just like that? You obviously want this thrall more than I do. I withdraw from the bidding. It looks like we have no more bids. The thrall is yours for the price of 3,000 gold. Alright, here's 3,000 gold. The girl approaches. Whatever spell was keeping this woman's mind enthralled is now broken. Obviously, the Illithid consider her to be your problem. She glares at you defiantly. So you're the one who bought me. What do you plan to do with me? Send me to the pits to fight for your amusement? She spits at your feet. You disgust me. I'm going to give you your freedom. She snorts. Right, turn me loose in the Underdark, naked and defenseless, so you can enjoy watching me die? I don't think so. It's not like I'd make it out of the city alive anyway. You realize she's right. If she knows she is no longer a thrall, the Mind Flayers will read her thoughts and kill her. If you want to help her, you'll have to make her think she's still a thrall. You have to deliver a message to one of my allies, Thrall. He looks at you with suspicion. Deliver a message? How do you know I won't just run off? Wait, you've cast some kind of spell binding me to you, haven't you? Yes, if you disobey me, you'll suffer a horrible, painful death. He nods her head in grim acceptance. Should have known. Give me your message and the directions to get there. Alright, give her a fake message, and directions to find the seer. She takes your message and leaves, not realizing this is the only way to get her safely out of the Illithid city. Next time you go back to the seer's camp, you can tell her the truth. Yay! Your actions have shifted your alignment 10 points towards good. And more importantly, I got 1,000 XP. How are we doing on XP? Ooh, we're only like 2,500 away from level 20. I wonder if they'll let me visit the slave pits. Epic level soon. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Intellect. Ooh, not just an intellect devourer, an intellect ravager. Yeah, Warden.
You aren't allowed in here. No one but the preparers can see the thralls who are marked for the pits.
I go where I want, when I want.
In Solvak Moor, you go where the masters allow you to go. And the only non-Illithid allowed in here is me. Now back off before you get more trouble than you can handle.
Alright, I'll be going now. Going further in, that is. I'm surprised I can operate these Illithid controls. No, no, no.
Okay.
Why does it have treasure in here? Can someone riddle me that? To pick warded against simple spells, you'll have to find the proper way. Probably he has the key. Okay, so I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try killing him. And then seeing if that turns the whole settlement hostile. I'm gonna put down the treasure while moving it from A to B to take a break. Died before they kicked it. I guess, but in one of the prison rooms in the slave pit? Where are my party members?
You're going.
Alright, I'm gonna try that again. This time, without my party members just running off and doing nothing.
I'll put you in.
You cannot win this fight.
Okay, so what I'm gonna try... Knew he had the key. And the Dwarven War Axe +4, again. I'm gonna come out here... No, it seems like... nobody knows. Alright.
Into the flames we lead.
Take everything. Take everything. Bunch of gladiators, one of them named. A drow thrall steps up to greet you, his head held high. Where's the warden? Who are you? The warden's dead. I killed him myself. A gleam of wild hope appears in his eyes. Dead? I am Argosus, leader of these thralls. Are you here to set us free, or do you also serve the Illithid? Hold on, I have some questions for you. Drow shakes his head. We can't waste time with your questions. If the Illithid discover the warden is dead, our one chance at escape is lost. We have to strike now while we have the advantage of surprise. This is our only chance for freedom. Wait, if you escape now, the whole city will go hostile. Drow scowls. What would you have me do? Stay here to become a mindless thrall in the service of the Illithid? No, I won't lose this chance at freedom. Just wait a bit, just until I get to the Elder Brain. Gosa scratches his chin thoughtfully. So you want to reach the Elder Brain. I can see how that could be difficult if the entire city was on alert. But we don't want to lose our only chance at freedom. Why should we delay our escape only to make things easy for you? Well, you could consider it payback for me freeing you. We do owe you something for freeing us. It's grumbling from the other thralls, but they stop when Argosa's hold up his hand. We will wait for now. We'll try to give you time to reach the Elder Brain before we make our violent bid for freedom. But we will not wait forever. We have to strike before the Illithid discover the warden is dead. If you take too long, we will take matters into our own hands. how many Umber Hulks are in here?
Win this fight!
There we go. Now the question is, can I rest if I go all the way back here? Should be able to, right? Yes. Slave pens. See if there are more slaves we can release. No, that's a manticore. Fuck that. Actually, I want revenge for what a manticore did to me in the base game. There we go. Fuck you. Fuck you and your 28 XP. Weapon racks. One mace, plus one mace. One daggers. Plus 4 whip. Plus 4 sickle. Plus 2 bolts. Plus 2 bullets. Plus 1 sling, plus 1
I
crossbow.
simply can't carry all of this.
There we go. Oh, I already have full stacks of that. Drink that. Intellect Devourer. Cave full of Intellect Devourers. Oh no. And that was enough XP to level me up. Yay! Level 20, bitches! Going for another rogue level. And we are going for... I think we're gonna go for Constitution. Skill points, so... Max out Open Lock, max out Lore. Max out Persuade. Max out Heal, of course. That leaves us with 6. Couple of points into Hide and Move Silently. One point into Search. And... you know what? Another point into Search. Yep, looks good. And then for level 21, we're taking our 6th level of fighter. And that should enable us to pick epic weapon focus and epic weapon specialization immediately. A berserk Crenshaw, oh man. It's been a long time since I heard a Crenshaw. Nothing in here. What's in here? Another Drider? Not so from the spooter webs. Wait, what was that? Pearl of Bashing. Do I have a full stack of, No, I most certainly do not. There we go. Alright, seems like that was everything down here. Ooh, Aurelia Jotun Slayer. If I am not mistaken, you are the first person to ever reach that rank, so congratulations. Now to go slay some primordial troll gods. Yep. Alright. Well, let's go see if we can talk to the Elder Brain.
My lord, reinforcements have arrived!
Get raided, Viking! Chet Sellers, hello, welcome! Doing your crosswords, I see. How are you? Thank you so much for raiding me. Hello, everyone. If you're not stuck in ad jail, I am Bear Anderson. I am a variety streamer. I do a lot of shooters, a lot of RPGs, a lot of just chill stuff like Diablo and Path of Exile. And I'm not particularly good at games, but I'm pretty good at just chilling out and having fun with them. So if you're into that, you might enjoy your time here. Welcome, all of you. Nonsense. I don't know, Joe. I don't think I'm good at games, Joe. I think I'm good at having fun with games, and that's what matters to me.
This is the entrance to the Elder Concord, the sanctum of the Elder Brain. You are not allowed here, surfacer. Go back to the center of town with the others of the Thrall races.
Better than you? I must speak with the Elder Brain. Feel the illithid trying to probe your thoughts to gain some sense of your intentions. Of course, your helm protects you.
None of the Thrall races can speak with the Elder Brain. Tell me your business and I can relay your message for you.
I've come to speak about the Valsharez. The illithid goes into a brief mental trance, and you realize it is communicating telepathically with another entity. It gives a surprised start, and the communication abruptly ends.
The Elder Brain says you are to be given access to the Elder Concord, but you cannot enter while you wear the helm that shields your thoughts.
I am not removing my helm.
Then you will not be allowed into the Elder Concord.
Alright, I'll come back later. I guess we're gonna have to fight our way in. Because I am not taking off my helmet. But if we're gonna fight our way in, I want to go up here and cause some ruckus first. Maybe prevent some reinforcements. So Chet, how did your stream go?
The seer believes you will save us all from the Valsharess. I pray she is right.
Let's save. Great, glad to get to raid you. Well, I certainly appreciate it. I haven't had a chance to hang out in your stream very much lately. I'm sorry about that. I join you as the party member that's clearly not strong enough to join. Somehow ends up there and then stuff happens, so you suddenly get stronger. Well, you can, if you want to be a party member, Zahel, you can use the new ! class command to get yourself a class and a level. I can just see if I can take these out one by one. A level 4 gun mage. That is kind of low level, but a gun mage sounds fun. Locked. Ooh, a level 2 ranger. Also, hey Diamondback, I didn't see you there. Welcome. There we go.
I hope you like
Don't think being active in chat counts as cheating. No, you may have a point there. That was a really good drop. 20 gold, that was a kind of poopy drop, but I'll take it. Alright, so with this, Ring of Protection +6. That's only saving throws. So I can take off my Commander's Ring and then gain 3 points of AC. And then this Commander's Ring for its +2 to saving throws. Can get put on you. You missed my customary greeting of Weenus. I did, Diamondback. I am sorry. I am sorry. A raid happened and I was distracted and game and stuff. Don't worry. It's nothing personal, it's just that I am unobservant as fuck. Can I not get this last one open? No. Can I unlock it? Maybe. Oh, nobody's home. What about this one over here? That's all they do. Okay. Well, I guess we're heading back outside. Rest up first. Get back Nethera's spell slots. Anyway, because I missed your greeting, Diamondback, you get this instead. Here you go. There you go. Now you must feel better. Alright, now we fight our way into the Elder Concord to take on the Elder Brain. How much money do I have? You know what, before I do that, let's just do some trading. Oh, I'll keep that. Keep the holy water. Sell all of this. That brings me to 100,000. Which means I could get Boots of Striding +6 to get me some more HP. I can't get a Cloak of Fortification. Actually, I could. Oh, that's a Cloak of Protection. I want a Cloak of Fortification. I don't really need that so much anymore. I'm gonna get these. Put those. What are you wearing for boots? You're wearing the exact same ones. What are you wearing for boots? Ooh, those are good. But I honestly think just a +4 to Constitution is better. Sell these. Alright. Let's go cause some trouble.
Yes, is there something you need?
You sense a strange alien presence in your head. The memories and knowledge of 1,000 minds flood your thoughts, nearly overwhelming you. The images shift and change as the alien presence explores your own mind, seeking a better way to communicate, a way to focus its multiple consciousness to deal with a single entity. Feel a powerful presence in your thoughts, its words echoing as if spoken by many voices across an endless void. You have been given access to the inner sanctum, a rare privilege for a thrall. We can see many of your thoughts, thrall. We see you are an enemy of the Valsharess, and you know the Illithid are her allies. Is that why you have come to see the overmind of Zorvak Moor? Yes. I want you to withdraw your support of the Valsharess. Zorvak Moor is only a small part of a larger whole. Throughout the Underdark, the overminds of many Illithid pods have pledged allegiance to the Valsharess.
We Overminds now act as one Elder Concord. Only a consensus of all the Overminds linked through the Elder Concord can end our alliance with the Valsharez. Can I convince the Elder Concord to abandon the Valsharez? A Thrall could never convince the Elder Concord of anything. But we of the Zorvak Moor Overmind could sway the Concord to abandon the Valsharez. The Illithid detest the Drow. They are fit only to serve as thralls. Yet we have been forced to follow the Valsharez and her army of Dark Elves, despite our hatred of them. We Illithid only follow the Valsharez because many of our pods are not strong enough to stand against her. If you gave us the power to oppose her, we could withdraw our support. And how am I supposed to do that? We once captured a thrall from a strange village here in the Underdark. The village is made up of winged elves from the surface, though they now live below the earth. From the thrall's mind we learned of a powerful artifact, a magic mirror that the winged elves use to spy on their enemies. Such an artifact would give us the power to stand against the Valsharez. You deliver the mirror, we of the Zorvak Moor Overmind will convince the Elder Concord to abandon the Valsharez. Why should I help the Illithid become more powerful? You must look at this logically. Your enemy is the Valsharez. By making us stronger, we can oppose her will. This will make her weaker. You have few options, Thrall. If you wish to stop the Illithid from joining the Valsharez, you will bring the mirror to we of the Zorvak Moor Overmind. Alright. I will be back after I get... When you return, the guards will give you access to our inner sanctum once again. Once you have delivered the mirror, we will convince the Elder Concord to abandon the Valsharez. We, the Overmind of Zorvak Moor, await your return. Oh, and it just teleported me outside. I don't know why that guy randomly attacked me. Oh, because of the Thrall Revolt. Well, I guess we're doing this.
You die this day!
Well, fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. Let's kill the Overmind.
The intruder draws close. I shall dispatch thralls at once.
Alright, I guess we're killing the Overmind. That's the Elder Brain. Amplifier room. I don't know what the amplifier room is, but I think it's something I should deal with.
I hope you like pain!
Presence. Bend against the walls of the sun. Guard your thoughts carefully.
I go through this. Yeah, that went okay.
Over here, look.
here, look at this. Where? There's a secret door. Oh, there's a floor lever hidden. I see. Let's go pull it. That only dealt with one. Okay. Well, at least that tells me what to do. Go search mode.
I hope you like pain!
Oh, that was just an illusion. Ah.
You cannot
That's
win
really
this fight!
invisible. I want to deal with. Actually,
I'll put you in your place.
I rid the world of you!
where is Nithira? Oh, she's right there. She's just invisible. Never mind. Good job, Nithira.
Come over here. Look at this.
Oh, a chest. No, an illusion of a chest. Oh, there's an Ulitharid. Please drop something. I need cash. Badly. No cash. Well, I'm glad I chose to murder all these fuckers, because honestly, fuck them. Let's click. There we go. Wakey wakey, time for stabbings. Oh, I didn't even have time to hit that one. That's the one I did. gonna be an illusion as well? Yep. Oh well. But I want treasure! Alright. Guys, handle the thralls. I will go straight for the Uli thing.
I'll cut you down!
You guys care to join the fight, please? Oh, there was a second Ulitharid. Where did he come from? From you, boy. No way. I'm already leveling up again? Holy shit. Take our 6th fighter level. We put points in lore and heal, and then just the last 2 into discipline. And for feats we go with big weapon focus short sword and epic weapon specialization short sword. Yes. I am happy with that. I was not expecting to level up already. I guess we are now officially an epic level character. And that means because I want epic level rogue boons, basically, that all future levels are going to be put into rogue. This nonsense, we're just gonna leave that. You have disbelieved an illusion, no? Alright, then we go to the amplifier chamber, because I don't know what an amplifier chamber is. But I assume it's something that makes the Elder Brain stronger, and something I should probably deal with before taking on the Elder Brain. Can I rest here? I'm gonna rest before moving on. Get the last of my HP back. I think fighting all these illithids, I think it's a really good thing that I have focused so much on saving throws. Certainly. I watches you for a while, his expression betraying the uncertainty behind his fierce eyes. I wish to talk about the seer. Why? Do you still think I will betray her? Possibly. I think you need to know just how important the seer is to me, to everyone who follows her. I intend to protect her at all costs. I am unsure how much knowledge you have of the plains, Lyra. I suspect little, in which case the blood wars mean nothing to you. Is that so? Now I know what the blood wars are. I was recruited into those battles. He looks away from you, his eyes taking on a haunted cast. For years I fought in the outer planes as something less than a soldier. I was a beast. I'm sorry, that sounds terrible. He nods to you and attempts a wan smile of appreciation. Thank you, my lady. It is something I try not to think about any longer. At the time, however, it was all I knew. How were you recruited? I was captured. He scowls at the memory. I spent all of my youth fleeing from the Blood Wall, but I was scooped up by the demons and made a battle slave anyway. Alright, continue your tale. The Blood Wars made me into the warrior I am. He nods to his armor and weapons. Though it meant nothing to me, I was a mindless soldier, no more. My infernal masters encouraged the demonic blood that was within me. I was beholden to it. I reveled in it, and I was desperate to please my masters with each opponent I slaughtered. There was nothing in me that was human, and that meant less than nothing to me, until the seer found me. She came to the abyss? He shakes his head. No. The first time I saw her, I was summoned along with my master to your world by a spell, to fight against the seer, in fact. A drow priestess had called us, and so we were beholden to do battle. During the attack, I came face to face with the seer, and she looked into my soul. I have no other way to describe it. We were banished back to the plains, but the memory of the seer stayed with me. It haunted my dreams. Valen closes his eyes, shuddering. For the first time in decades, I began to remember the life I once had. Alright, what happened next? He pauses, closing his eyes. My master sensed my difficulty. I was tortured. For months or years, I really could not tell. I only remember that it was agony beyond measures. Demons know how to torture. Eventually, I was able to escape Grimashт. For a moment, Valen's eyes take on a haunted look. I made my way to your world, an alien place for a planar such as me, and searched until I found the seer. She healed my wounds and spoke to me. She offered to help me, if I wanted it. His voice is thick with emotion. She saved me in every way that one can be saved. Your master didn't try to get you back? Valen smirks. Yes, he did. He was unsuccessful. It seems that all my skill at killing devils also applies just as well to demons. Imagine that. I thought it necessary to tell you all this simply so you know how truly important the seer is to me. I would never betray her, or allow her to be betrayed. I understand, Valen. We all do what we must. He nods, looking away from you. So we do. At any rate, I simply thought you should know that. It's kind of a cliche, but still. Let's stop the action so I can trauma dump my tragic backstory to you. But I mean, how else would they fit it in? It's fine. It's interesting to get to know these characters. Patterns flow before you, strange mathematical formula. By concentrating, you find you're able to shift these patterns around. Forget the patterns. I will just try to pick the luck. Aha! Success! Screw your intellectual mind puzzles. I have a lockpick. Get stabbed, dumbass.
The intruder has not yet been stopped. I shall deal with this myself.
Actually... Thought I could come here and break it. Ah, here we go. What does this do? Still. There's another device over here. Just a random helmet? Just a random helmet. Alright, we turned it off. I don't know exactly what that did, but I am certain it is to my advantage. Oh shit, did we all just get mind blasted? Please don't eat my brain. Extract brain successful. Instant kill. Fucking mind flayers. Alright. There's really nothing to do but try until we make our save against their mind blast. Maybe we can bait some of them out this time.
Into the flames we leap!
I'll put you in.
Don't you do it. Don't you eat that brain.
Into the flames we leap!
Right before we go in there, see if there's anything more here. Haha! Oh yeah? Ow! Ooh, knockdown! Right, and now we've dealt with all of that. Oh, well, not all of that. Kind of a modest take. Now I will rest up, and then I will go face the Elder Brain. Thought you could wear headgear to prevent Nom? Apparently not, because I am wearing a helmet. And now we go face the Elder Brain. Nethera? There we go. That was just a helmet. helmet. Ooh, I didn't see this drop. Or this. Hello. Gold ring. The sapphire. That's still pretty good. Ah, I'm trapped in my mind. Thank goodness you've woken up. You were having a terrible dream. I was so worried about you. What is this? Some kind of trick? It's going to be alright, my love. Just calm down. Come with me and forget all about those horrible dreams. Come with me and we can be happy forever. No. Pity you would not stay with us here, but if you insist on doing this the hard way... A holder and a pit fiend. Pretty nasty.
I hope you like pain.
Out of that. Good view. In with you. See if I can deal with the pit fiend as well. Oh, it's giving me sneak attack on every attack. Okay, move out of that. The Overmind's powerful voice echoes in your skull.
We had a deal and you betrayed us, Thrall. You have attacked the Illithid of Sorvak Moor. You have sought to destroy our colony. Your betrayal may bring about the destruction of Sorvak Moor, but it will not stop the other Illithid from joining the Val'Sharez. You may destroy the Overmind of Sorvak Moor, but you have failed.
I'll put you in your place.
Where did all these mind players come from? Well, instant death. Oh god, I got saved. That time I didn't. This one first this time. I'll deal with you. I'll deal with the beholder.
I'll put you in your place.
Ooh, that's poison. But I want the chest. I'm gonna take everything, get out of the poison real quick. Ooh, a diamond. All right. I don't know if I made the right choice here, but it's the choice I made, and I am prepared to roll with it. Elder Brain is dead. Sorvak Moor has fallen. But at the same time, it might mean that the other Illithid are still joining the Val'Sharez. So we'll probably have to fight a bunch of Illithids in the final battle. And I don't like fighting Illithids because they're a bunch of assholes because they eat your brain. But it is what it is. We'll roll with it. Nothing worth pissing and moaning about. How are we doing for XP? No way! We are already kind of close to level 22. Oh, damn. Big brain solution. Don't have a brain. Well, we lobotomized the big brain, so kinda. Buckskin, Cat's Grace, Lore, Bless is already a 10 stack. What was this? 27 gold? Hell yeah. Before we go through, actually, let's rest up. Thank you, Toki. Alright, let's join in the chaos.
I always get my...
You cannot win this fight!
Where are all these mind flares coming from? I thought I killed a bunch of them. Refuse to sell to me, will ya? It's too bad that after killing these merchants that I can't loot their inventories. Oh, another potion of Boxskin. Look on Waterdeep, don't care about that. to make food. Gonna be lurking. Alright, Telkri. Enjoy your cooking time. Alright, well.
Into the flames we
Put
leap!
you in your place.
Ooh, 4 whole gold.
Die! Fall before my righteous wrath!
Yes, is there something you want?
Fall
This will
before
not be
my
my time to
righteous
click on you. Alright. So the Mind Flayer thing kind of turned into a massacre. Oopsie. But you know what? Fuck Mind Flayers. Now, you might think like, oh, but in a more modern, less black and white point of view, couldn't you have Mind Flayers that weren't evil? To which I say, yes, you could, but honestly, I think it would make them less interesting. Because anytime you, or at least a lot of the time when you take an evil race, an evil non-human race, and you make them not evil, you also take away what makes them not human, because often those two things are linked. And they become just normal people in funny masks. And I like my inhuman races to be inhuman, even if that means that they act in ways and have beliefs that we perceive as evil. I think it's more interesting. And with all the classical evil races, Yuan-ti, orcs, drow, Mind Flayers, I think it's more interesting. A good Mind Flayer is more interesting if Mind Flayers are generally evil than if Mind Flayers are just people in funny masks. And the same with a drow, and the same with an orc, and the same with a Yuan-ti, and the same with anything else. That's just my opinion. Where is this woman I sent to deliver a fake message? Probably with the seer, right? Yeah, there she is.
Hello.
You recognize this woman as the thrall you helped escape from the Illithid city of Zorwak Moor. Obviously, she managed to deliver your message to the seer. She smiles at your approach. Lyra, I'm glad you're here. It gives me a chance to thank you. If you hadn't sent me to deliver your message, I would still be a thrall to the Illithid. Once the Val'Sharez is defeated, the seer has promised to send scouts to lead me back to the surface. This wouldn't have been possible without you, Lyra. Thank you. Yay! We did good! What's my alignment? It's still true neutral, right? But like, where on the axis is it? 56, 48. So I'm very slightly chaotic and slightly good, but ultimately still neutral. I am tired of having a debuff to intelligence. I don't know what that is. I think I got cursed or something. Let me just drink that, and that should clear it right up. There we go. Let's talk to the seer.
I trust all goes well. Have you any news to report?
I destroyed the overmind of Zorvak Moor. Seer shakes her head sadly. Normally I would rejoice in the destruction of such evil, but killing the Overmind will not stop the other Illithid from aiding the Val'Sharez. Our only hope was to persuade the Overmind to convince the other brains of the Elder Concord to withdraw Illithid support from the Val'Sharez en masse. But I suppose what's done is done. Have you word of anything else? No, that's all for now. He nods slowly. You've already done much for our cause. You have my gratitude. Yeah. So I did what was good in the short term. I helped people here and now. I helped set the thralls free. But by doing that, I made things more difficult for myself in the long term. I like that. That's the kind of moral choice dilemma I can get behind. Ooh, I am like 500 XP away from level 22. This is moving so fast all of a sudden. Where is that guy I rescued, the leader of the thralls? Does my journal have to say anything? Thrall revolt. Under the leader, they've launched a bid. Only downside is... I guess I'll see him if I see him. I'll check these two taverns. If he's in any of those. It's not. Nope. Nope. And nope. Let's try the other place. No, doesn't seem like it. I need a merchant. Or more accurately, I need a weaponsmith to improve upon my weapons. Let's see your inventory. I have some stuff to sell first and foremost. That's not how you do it. How you do it in other games I play. Oh, these gems. Keep that. Keep the helm of shield. Wait, why did I lose the helm of shielding? I didn't mean to sell it. Fuck. Oh. Hopefully I won't need it later. What I kinda meant to do was put it in here. Don't need that anymore. That anymore. These do. They just give lore and search. I mean, I guess until I have something better to wear. Okay, so I don't want to buy anything. I want to improve my weapon instead.
Well met.
To upgrade a weapon. I want to upgrade... Hold on. I don't want to upgrade my Breath of the Maiden. I want to upgrade my Sword of Quickness. See if I can get that to +4 as well. So both my weapons are +4. Enhancement bonus +1. Yes, please. Behold, a master at work! That's it? Right? There we go. Now both of them are +4. Alright. That was the Illithid taken care of. Don't mention that it was unsuccessfully taken care of. Taken care is taken care. So let's go deal with either the Beholders or the Undead. Just having a look to see if the leader of the Thralls is here, but doesn't seem like it. Random Mavir Archer out here.
What do you want?
Right, so this time let's try the west tunnels. And then we'll finish out with the south tunnels. Oh, there's a ramp here. Bridge control. There appears to be a bridge woven of shadow strand here. It is not safe to walk upon it. It's a control mech panel of some sort. A very elaborate engraving of a chasm-spanning bridge is etched into its surface. Dried blood and other fleshy bits covers the panel. There are 8 small buttons and 1 larger button on the panel. There's also a small slot just big enough for a small spherical object. Let's examine the panel more closely. You realize that the buttons on the panel are labeled in a dialect of Beholder that you are familiar with. Bridge control. There's also a large glowing button near the bottom. I see what this is. Row 1 right. Row 1 right. Row 2 right. Row 3 left. Row 3 left. Row 4 left. Row 4 left. And row 4 left. Then press the glowing button. Haha! I solved the bridge! And I leveled up! Let's get our 16th level of Rogue. We are putting points into Disable Trap, Heal and Lore. Take priority and Persuade. Then we want Open Lock to be maxed. We want Disable Trap to be maxed. That only leaves us with 1 more point. So we put that into appraise, I think. There we are. We get a special ability. Do 2 points of strength damage when I make a sneak attack. Defensive roll. Epic reputation. +4 to all bluff, intimidate, persuasion, and taunt checks because they've become very well known. Epic skill focus. +10 bonus to all skill checks with the chosen skill. Improved sneak attack. Improve my sneak attack even more. Opportunist or skill mastery. I think I want crippling strike. Not a good HP roll, but whatever. We will roll with it. How are these guys looking on their character sheets? Level 9 Weapon Master, level 13 Fighter. Chaotic Good. What kind of skills do you have? You're good at Disable Trap. You have Amazing Discipline. Good at Intimidate. Alright. And feats. Cold Shot, Cleave, Great Cleave, Expertise. Improved Critical, Improved Power Attack, Increased Multiplier. Ooh. Key critical. Key damage. Disgusting. Armor attack, spring attack, superior weapon focus. And focus weapon of choice. Weapon specialization. Whirlwind attack. And what is Nathira? She is a lawful evil wizard, rogue, assassin. She is dual wielding. Is she qualified to dual wield? She has ambidexterity and 2 weapon fighting. Does she have improved 2 weapon fighting? No, she doesn't. Still, not bad. Alright, that was a quick sidetrack. Let's go stab some beholders.
Hello.
Eldath Ra Sin. The stern figure of a drow warrior materializes out of the shadows. His grace is that of a panther ready to spring, and he appraises you openly with alien, violet eyes before he speaks. So, what have we here? He smiles broadly, a chilling sight. None other than the very one who hampered the attack efforts in Undermountain, it appears. We have been looking for you for a while, human female, but we certainly did not expect you to fall right into our hands. Who are you? He chuckles lightly. I am not here to parley or to listen to your pathetic mumbling, surfacer. I am here to kill you. The Valsharess has had quite enough of you. Alright, time to die.
I'll put you in
Ow. He's gonna be a problem. Yeah, we need to work on that. Sure my companions are with me. The this time I am going to do a few things to help myself. I'm going to have a potion of barkskin, a potion of bliss,
Hello.
You will fall. Die.
Oh, I'm teleporting.
Die.
Okay. He's certainly tricky. My companions catch up to me. Save, and then
Yes, is there something you need?
all the buffing spells you have. All the party members. Then in the meantime, I'll drink a dark skin. And a bliss. And another bliss. That's it? Alright. Go.
Hello.
You cannot win this fight.
And I'm just going to try and stay alive. Potion of heal.
You will fall. You will fall.
Whew. What a rough fight. Save. Underdark. Forged within the heavenly fires of an electrical storm, the hilt of this blade pulses with barely contained energy, and constant bursts of lightning arc along the twin blades of this powerful sword. So it is a +5 double-bladed sword that can cast chain lightning once a day, gives you electrical resist 10, and does an extra d8 electrical damage. Okay. Greater Gloves of Discipline. Gloves that grant +6 discipline. That's not very exciting. Cloak of Resistance +3. That's kind of what I'm already wearing. What's his armor? Dragon armor. Legends associated with armor of this type harken to a time when armies would supposedly ally themselves with dragons, the great beast taking the fore in more important battles. Dragon armor was developed in Ansa, and a troop of elite warriors in such gear apparently stood a good chance of victory. It should be noted that while this tale sounds fine repeated in a tavern over ale, it does not fare so well under historical scrutiny. So it is a breastplate. It is a +5 breastplate with a +3 to saving throws, and you can cast Battle Tide once per day. I don't know what Battle Tide does, but I do think it would be a significant, yeah. Let's not wear that. Cloak of Fortification, Cloak of Resistance, that's saving throws. This is... well, that's basically the same, because I have the deflection from my Ring of Protection. So this goes in here. These could definitely go in here. This goes in here. This goes in here. It was a tough fight, but we won. Of Cure Critical Wound to replace the 2 I drank. Oh, Jesus. So, this was where I came from. In other words, this must be the way forward. Also, I deserve some loot after beating that fight. Ooh, a Scroll of Bless. Can I rest here, actually? Might be a good idea. I'm kind of roughed up. Although that does discharge all the buff spells, but still. Got a cave. Is that all we've got? Alright, that must be the way forward then. Looks kind of wonky, but I don't think it's anything. Yo, just immediately. Okay, rude. What a rude welcome. Oh, grease pumps. I see. Well, I'll deal with that when I have to leave. Can't rest here. I can rest here! Holy shit. I'm not expecting that. G and continue.
Might we speak?
Sure, Valen. What would you like? The Eye Tyrant is going to be somewhere in these tunnels. Finding it won't be easy, however. The Beholders will all defend it to the last one of them, if need be. There might be slaves in here, too. True, we'll have to keep an eye out for them. They may attack us to assist their masters, so we should be wary. Don't worry, I'll keep my eyes peeled. So will they. Looks at you, suddenly grinning mischievously. A whole dozen or so of them. Oh ho ho. Valen laughs but says nothing further, gesturing for you to lead on.
Sarn, walk carefully. Footsteps echo here. They can alert others to our presence.
Oh, that was a cool door animation. Hello? Atiz! The little creature looks up with sudden and obvious fear as you come into the room. After that first moment, however, its eyes go wide with sudden hope as it jumps up. You not be Beholderkin! Is you here to kill beholders? Is you here to free kobolds, maybe? Wait, slow down. Who are you? Atiz be my name. Me is only one of kobold's slaves that Beholderkin keep here in tunnels. The kobold's brow furrows with confusion. But what is you here for? Is you here to kill beholders and free kobolds? Yes, I'm here to kill the beholders. You're one of their slaves, I take it? The creature nods emphatically. Atiz be lowly kobold slave to Beholderkin. If you be here to kill beholders, then Atiz be very happy. Atiz even tell you about Beholderkin. So you're not gonna warn the beholders I'm here? He shrugs. Why would Atiz do that? Atiz not cares what happens to Beholderkin. If they's all dead, then kobolds not be slaves. Then tell me what you know about these beholders. The kobold scratches his thin chin thoroughly. There be lots of beholders here in tunnels, but Atiz not know exactly how many. Most be with Beholder Tyrant. There also be Drow Emissary here. Tell me about the Tyrant. She rules over other Beholderkin in the biggest cave. You know when you see her, she be huge and just got one big eye. That like most beholders, I guess, but she bigger and meaner. If you here to try and kill Beholder Tyrant, Atiz tells you it'd be real hard. She's got lots of Beholderkin with her. What about the Drow Emissary? The kobold nods. There be a Drow wizard here who come from a big Drow lady. Beholder Tyrant not likes Drow lady much, so she not likes Drow wizard much either. He be in room nearby with rest of Drow. They comes to tell Beholder Tyrant somethings, but Atiz not know what. That be Beholderkin business. I've other questions you can answer. Kobold grows more nervous, if that is possible, his eyes flicking to the entrance constantly, as if judging his chances of escape. Beholder can surely kill Atiz if he answers too many questions. I'll spare you if you answer. We can get along here. Kobold's eyes go wide, but he slowly nods. What's the easiest way to kill these beholders? He scratches his chin thoughtfully again. You not wants to get hit by beholder eye rays. Atiz not know how you does that though. Maybe rock Atiz brings back from ruin helps? What ruins are you talking about? The beholderkin. The beholderkin be expanding tunnels. They use disintegrate rays to make tunnels bigger, and they breaks into big area they not knows. About that got strange ruins. Atiz not know why, but they send the Atiz into ruins to explore. Atiz finds large slab of stone and take piece of it. That when spiders attack poor Atiz. Atiz gets away from spiders and gets back to Beholderkin. They very excited about stone piece that Atiz got, and they send Atiz here to get better. What was so special about the stone you brought them? Atiz not knows really. They say something like it be very powerful and maybe it could be used against them, which they not wants. Atiz not knows where they take it after. Please tell me what you know about these tunnels. Unless you flies like Beholderkin, you not be able to get everywhere in tunnels. You get to Beholder Tyrant maybe, you also be able to find ruins too, they not very far. What are you doing here? Kobold points to a large bandage on his leg. Atiz gets bit by huge spider when he goes down into ruins. Beholderkin sends Atiz here to recover. There are more slaves like yourself? Beholder looks at you curiously. Yes, there's other kobolds here that work for Beholderkin. We is all slaves. Would you fight for your freedom? No. Kobolds not fights Beholderkin. They is too powerful. Atiz be bravest of kobold slaves, and even that not be saying much. Alright, that's all the questions I have. The creature cringes away from you slightly.
Something else you want from a tease then?
Not gonna bother with you further. Time to go. Kobold hesitantly puts out a hand.
Please, please not be killing kobold slaves. They just runs away. Let them be free, please.
I'll free your friends if I can. The creature smiles broadly, showing a row of sharp teeth.
A tease thanks you, stranger.
That went well. Oh, that is such a cool animation. So he told me stuff was nearby, but he didn't give me any actual directions, so I don't actually know where to go to get the stuff. Mage first, then the regular beholder. That key damage. This seems to be a dead end. Yep, dead end. I was about to say, but maybe there is some stuff vertically that it leads to. And it seems that was correct. Where did it go? Save. With a look full of suffering and fear, this kobold gurgles and hums towards you as if trying to beg you for something. It seems that the tongue of this kobold has been cut off. Oh. How awful. That seems like some kind of pens. That might be slave pens. Let's see if we can help the kobold slaves in here.
I hope you like pain!
Nothing in here but skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Another kobold slave. Ah! Oh no! I got slammed. Welcome, fan of light. How you doing?
I'll put you in your place.
I think you're the first one to use that command. Hentai. Okay, I don't think my X link is coming up when you use the command hentai. I think that was just a coincidence with the timer. Maybe. Why would I have a hentai command? I'm not Grimspace. Beholder mage is gonna be a problem. Ow! Vexus hentai confirmed. Okay, turn that off. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here and rest. the grease should disappear. Honestly, my X is mostly me posting that I'm about to go live and me reposting cool art I find on X. That's pretty much all I use it for. Sometimes I'll post if I paint like a model that I want to show off, I might post that, but that's about it. It's not a lot of, you know, hot takes or debate going on. Let's wait with the center. Let's continue skulking around the periphery. Hey, Fan of Light! You're actually accruing hours. The rank system is working now. How are we doing? Got quite a ways to go. Oh, the drow! I'm going straight for the emissary. Actually, I'm going straight for this wizard.
I always get my way. My attack did not.
You will fall! You will fall!
I'm gonna cast heal on him. Where's the cleric? Maybe cast on himself. Ooh, I think Valen just crit him for like, how much? He hit the emissary and crit the emissary. He hit the emissary for 60 damage in one hit and killed him. Holy shit. Took a test today and just submitted my third project. Didn't do a pristine job of the project presentation, but beggars can't be choosers. Good job, Fan of Light. Even if it's not perfect, you completed it and you submitted it, and that's a lot more than a lot of people would. Probably more than I could manage. So well done, I'm proud of you. We have here Iron Skin Ring. Ooh, I might consider that. What does this letter say? As wise and powerful as you are, Tyrant Arutha, your lack of progress on the matters we have agreed to angers me. You promised me at least a dozen beholders to help attack the rebellious drow. What I have seen from you thus far is only 2 beholders. I am sending some of my slaves with this letter to escort the remaining beholders. Satisfy me, and I may not bind you to spend the rest of eternity in the dark. Exceed my expectations, and I will give you their weight in gold as well. Disappoint me, however, and I will destroy even the memory of your pathetic little hive. The choice is yours. Take that with me. Let's see. I think the Ring of Resistance +2 is probably... What do my saves look like? 27, 29, 18. So if I take that off, 25, 27, 18. Still pretty good. Then we put that on and we get damage reduction. Which means anything that hits us that doesn't count as a +5 weapon or more will have 10 subtracted from the damage. I think that's worth it. I think that's good. Can we rest here? No, enemies too close.
Enemies too close.
2 more potions of cure critical wounds. You know what? Since we can't rest, I'm just going to do this. Oh wow, 47 hit points is not much for him. But that lets me put these 2 here. I think we're gonna shuffle over to the side a little bit and see if we can rest somewhere. Here we go. Going back to the gym tomorrow. I've been slacking in that regard. I suppose you've been preoccupied with getting ready for the test and getting your project done. I am walking to see a friend tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to the gym tomorrow, but
I am yours to command.
Tuesday or Wednesday, I am definitely going to the gym again. One of those days, maybe both days, I am going back in the gym.
I hope you like.
You can hold me to that. And that will be my first time in the gym in about 2 months. Beholder mage. Bubbled slave. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna dive past and go straight for the mage. My hit point. I am down about 40 hit points. Have one of these, see how much that gives me. 49. Perfect. Beholder. Just a couple of regular old beholders. 3 regular beholders. Which game would I say is the spiritual successor of Neverwinter Nights? Good question. I would say it has a lot. I would say it's not foundational because it wasn't really the first to do what it did, but it's kind of a part in the evolution that led to games like Pillars of Eternity, Divinity Original Sin, Baldur's Gate 3, of course. I don't think any of those is like a true spiritual successor, but I think those are later steps in the same evolution of computer RPGs. I will say I think all of those have more role-playing, more character decision stuff. So, honestly, a big part of why I'm playing this is nostalgia, because if you put a gun to my head, I would definitely say that the games I just mentioned are probably just outright better than Neverwinter Nights. Closer to being successors to the original. But that's the thing, this is also a successor to the original Baldur's Gate. Like, it's all one continuous evolution, and this game isn't the start of anything, it's like a midpoint of a development that started with games like the original Baldur's Gate, and then led to this, and then from there. Neverwinter Nights is very different from the computer RPGs? You really think so? I'm not sure I agree with that. Honestly, to me, this is just another computer RPG. Baldur's Gate had full party rather than a single character with a semi-character NPC. Yeah, true. So they're not identical. But I don't know. For me, they're still in the same category. Feels like a hybrid between Baldur's Gate and Diablo, but then that's your take? That's fair. I don't agree, but that's fair. I guess, you know what, I would agree if you say it's a hybrid that's like 80% Baldur's Gate, 20% Diablo.
And strike hard, and it shall be the only
Maybe
one.
even 90-10. Then I can agree with you.
I'll put you in your place.
If you want to say this is more hack and slashy than most computer RPGs, I will also agree with you there. Settle for 70-30? No, that is way too much Diablo DNA for me to be able to agree with it. But that's okay, we don't have to agree. As for the only one character and one companion, to me, that is one of the downsides of this game. I am definitely very happy that Hordes of the Underdark expanded it to 2 companions, and I would love for the game to expand it to a full party of 4 or 6. It's something they did different in the base game, and then they've kind of been retconning and changing it ever since. Now you wonder when Pillars of Eternity will be up for streaming? Might be at some point. It's on the list. It is definitely on the list of games I intend to get around to. In the chest. Oh, the stone slab. Oh, Jesus. A lot of text. Strange and ancient writings are inscribed on this stone slab. Over the scribings are many remarks written in common with a bold and clear black ink. It seems as if the remarks translate the ancient text. The great obelisk has been activated, and all magic has been negated within our compound. Hopefully, this would stop the onslaught of this powerful magical enemy, as they won't be able to cast their destructive spells upon us, nor use their magical artifacts and weapons. Even with the obelisk deactivated and destroyed, we could still use the core as a weapon against them. Activating the core while being carried by a living creature would trigger a burst of magic negating force that would negate the enemy's ability to channel magical energy long enough for our warriors to bring them down. Played Age of Empires? Don't know what genre that is. Yeah, that's an RTS, definitely. Does it not do anything? Doesn't actually do anything. How heavy is it? Half a pound, I'll take it. So do we explore the ruins? I think we explore the ruins and try to get that core before taking on the tyrant.
I simply can't carry all of this.
A strange sensation like you never felt before engulfs you. You tremble gently as you feel magic power seeping out of you. Oh ho ho! All my magical bonuses are gone! Which also means, hold on. That my bags of holding aren't working. Clever. Valen, I need you to carry some stuff for me.
I simply can't carry all of this.
Not gonna give him my bow to carry. Well, I may have to. That's still not enough. It's 14. 16, you know what? I'm gonna take back these. I'm gonna give him this. And there we go. Just need to remember to take that back. Have I played a Bard's Tale? So a Bard's Tale is both a series of RPGs from like the 80s or 90s and a remake that is very different, that is a third-person game from the early 2000s, I think. The newer one I have played briefly, but I didn't get very far in it. I used to own it a long time ago when I never finished games. I've not played the originals. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break. I am going to go pee real quick, grab another monster, and then we continue. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. We're back. I got myself a treat. Cheers. This is kind of exciting.
Do you have a moment? There is something I wish to tell you.
A dungeon where all my magical equipment gets disabled. That's a fun wrinkle. Sure, Nathura. What do you want? There's something strange about these ruins. The architecture is different from the tunnels of the beholders. It's not Illithid, it's not Durgar, and it certainly isn't Drow. Maybe we'll learn more about them if we look around. That's possible, I suppose, but it does little to calm my fears. I don't like going into a situation without knowing what to expect. This place feels wrong somehow. The air feels heavy, flat. The magic here is dead. I don't know if my spells will even function in this place. Oh. A dead magic zone. How is that possible? I couldn't even begin to guess, but I imagine whatever we find inside will have found a way to survive without relying on magic long before we ever arrived. Fortunately, my spells aren't my only weapon. She takes a deep breath, then slowly exhales. Lead on, Lyra. I'm ready whenever you are. Is that a dead beholder? It's multiple dead beholders. I guess beholders aren't much good down here. Dire spider. I think even with no magical equipment, I should be able to handle these handily. Just from pure level. Oh no, I'm entangled! Oh, sword spiders. I will be a little upset if there are phase spiders here, because they shouldn't be able to do their magical bullshit. Yeah, you go take care of those spiders. I'll join you whenever I get out of this. Oh, Ettercaps. I hate Ettercaps.
Into the flames we leap!
I wonder if magical healing will even work. Like potions and stuff. Do I have like a weak potion I could try? I have a potion of cure moderate wounds. Let's see if it works. No, look at that! No potions! When web dropping an alchemist fire at your own feet should be an option. Not without the fire resist of my magical armor, I won't. Hell no. What is this? Spell failure. Why do I still have spell failure? From my armor? I mean, I can't cast... Oh, I have 100% spell failure as a debuff from the area, of course. I get dragon scale, so the fire resist isn't magic. Well, I do have a dragon armor. Also, I would argue that dropping an alchemist fire at your feet, if dragon scale just gives fire resist from what it being physically resistant to fire, it won't help much if you drop an alchemist fire on your own feet while you're covered in flammable web. Difference on wanting to do it and being able to do it. True. Taylor Great! Bonsoir! These ghosts? Yeah. Bonsoir, Tay! Let's see if I remember this. Comme ça va? Hey, Aurelia found one of the secret commands! Congratulations, Aurelia! Is that an old one or a new one? That's a new one! God damn it, I got webbed again. She still just stands around casting spells, which then fail. Her AI is completely shit. Okay, trying to keep my head up. Lost your last grandparent? Oh, man. I am so sorry to hear that, Tay. You know what? I can't do much. Can you turn her spellcasting off in a conversation? I don't know, Aurelia. I'm gonna try. I really didn't think I would have to in an anti-magic zone that she brings up. Here you go, Tay. Oh. Did a thing in memory for her?
The darkness here is interminable. It is more than shadows.
Okay, let's talk to
Yes, is there something you need?
You cannot win this fight.
Tactics. Yeah, I don't want to cast you to cast any spells until I say otherwise. There we go. DM me. Might want to hold my seat. Did you DM me on Discord or in Twitch? On Discord. Oh wow. Honestly, Tay, you pull it off. Looks good on you. Get over here.
Very well.
It doesn't. You look like a 5-year-old. I disagree. I disagree. I think you look fine. Anyway, if you don't like it, don't worry. It'll grow back. God damn it. Just the start of every fight, they just immediately take me out of it with their web.
For the seer! You shall...
He's in a better place now. I hope so. I hope so, Tay. And I hope that you will be able to move past your grief. There's nothing wrong with grieving. It's completely natural, and of course you're grieving. But I hope you're able to move past it and feel better. And hopefully just mainly positively remember. Use her memory in a positive... you're embracing it into an era of your family. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. This dungeon is annoying, not because the enemies are dangerous, but because they have a long duration web they keep spamming. Now let's back off a little bit and heal before we explore the rest of that. Like a post, she's gonna look after us from above, like we look for our loved ones. We could rest in here before. Gonna do that. Well, I hope my stream can help cheer you up a little bit, Tay. Also, I don't know if you want to do this, Tay, but if you're in my Discord, I do have a channel specifically for selfies. If you want to show off that picture to more people. No pressure, but feel free if you want to. It's an Ettercap. Fuck you, Ettercap. Get stabbed! Ettercap, more like Etter stab. Gonna be lurky. Receiving some friends over. Alright, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for lurking, Tay. And once again, condolences. I'm sorry for your loss. And I hope things get better from here on out. Wanted to pop in and hurt my eyes with an unbearded picture. I think it looks fine. It's different, definitely, but I don't hate it. It's definitely going to be something worse than sword spiders and ettercaps down here. Got more ghosts. Attack! What the hell are those things? Weird horse jackal people? What is that? Reptilian humanoids. So these are like lizard folk, but like ghosts of an ancient lizard folk civilization that used to be? Weird. Oh god, spider hell. Don't do it! Don't fucking do— oh! Valen, take care of them. Nithira, take care of them. Actually, Aurelia or any other mod that's on, can we get a shout out for Tay? Tay's a great guy. He's good people. He has a nice little stream. He does challenging games, unlike me. Stuff like Souls-likes, Silksong. Sometimes the games kick his ass, sometimes he kicks ass. Thank you, Aurelia. Oh, look at that. He was streaming Silksong last. Man, imagine going through this part as like a wizard. Or a sorcerer. Where it's just like, oh, your class is 90+% spellcasting? You don't get any spellcasting. Ooh, ouch. So, while we're here just waiting, anybody see any fun movies lately? Let's see what we have here. Door's trapped. See if we can deal with that trap first and foremost. Oh, he tries to deal with traps.
I am yours to command.
I don't want you to do that. I want you to leave any traps that you see alone. Because I will do the disarming. It's locked. Can I pick the lock? Or will I have to interact with this ancient mechanism? There's the obelisk.
Come over here. Look at this.
And a secret door. Interesting. What does the ancient mechanism do? Although this mechanical device is rusted and dirty, it still seems to be in working condition. A shiny globe of glass rests upon a creaky metal arm. Many intricate archaic symbols adorn the surface of the globe. Trying to decipher the meaning of the symbol using lore. It seems all of the symbols are actually ancient arcane pictograms used to scribe spells in a spellbook. Arranging these pictograms in different patterns would represent many different spells. Interesting. Let's do Stone Skin. Look at that, it casts Stone Skin on me. And apparently that works even though magic doesn't work down here. Their magic does. That's kind of cool.
I'll put you in your place.
You cannot win this fight!
Oh, that looked like it might contain loot, but it doesn't. Ah, why is there no treasure? Gotta go, it's early, but you're bordering on collapsing. Alright, go take some rest, Aurelia. Thanks for dropping by, thanks for all your modding. I hope you recover well, and I hope to see you again soon.
I remember when we fought against the great pit fiend Arakor. He used his power to open a chasm to separate us from him. Then he laughed that he would never be defeated, right before he slipped and fell in.
Summon the Devil Hunter. Go protect the gates and inform the conjurers. The Devil Hunter? That sounds serious. I'd better save before moving on. Ettercap and a dire spider. Oh, a whole bunch of spiders.
I hope you like pain.
What's my AC without all my magical bonuses? 21. Not amazing, but still respectable. You just going to chain cast? No, you are coming in for melee. Okay.
Into the...
Wait for her to come out of it as well. There we go. Pushing on.
I always get my way.
Oh, cutscene? Is it the Devil Hunter? Oh, it is a Devil Hunter. Oh, I love these things. I don't remember what they're called. Or is that just a spider? I think it's one of those Seeker demon things. I don't know if I can take that without magical equipment. Let's try. This could be a real rough fight. What's it called? Yeah, Bebelith. That is exactly what I thought it was going to be. I mean, I can just go back and completely bypass it. But I'm going to at least try. So none of my potions or scrolls do anything. I guess I don't really have any options but to just try. Alright? Let's go for it. I don't think... I mean, I might not even be able to penetrate its damage resistance. Yeah, I don't think this is possible. Not remove my armor as well. I think we're gonna bypass that encounter. Now let's give it one more try. Let my companions go in ahead this time. See if they can do some tanking. Oh, it's coming for me. Oh, it wants me.
Win this fight.
Will you attack it already?
Closing in.
Still only barely injured. I don't think this is doable. And now the poison starts kicking in too. Yeah, no. I don't see myself succeeding that encounter. I mean, I don't know, maybe if I was a pure fighter or a monk, but even then, probably not. And honestly, I don't think the encounter is meant to be beatable. This dungeon is clearly set up so that you can bypass it if you go the right way, and I think that's the whole purpose. Is to let you bypass it, because it's not something you're meant to be able to just force your way through. Jesus, sorry. Instead, we're just gonna go through here. I'm assuming that might collapse or something, or it's trapped. Oh. Do I have any info here? No clues or info or anything? You're meant to just brute force it? I don't like that. Is it the sequence on the actual thing? It's a 4-symbol sequence and there are like 30 symbols on here. Are they the same? They are not the same. Okay, let's see what my options are. I've got something that kind of looks like a bow. Got an S. Got something that looks kind of like a Viking rune. Okay, so we have 4 options. Alright, I'm just gonna Google this. Fuck this. Oh, it's really that simple? Okay. I was way overthinking it. I don't know. I guess I'm just not observant. So the first of these runes can't be changed, and you just have to change the others until they match it. Literally just this. Magical energy is coursing through your body again. You also notice something glowing inside the obelisk. What does the obelisk's core do? The magical orb of power was taken from the obelisk that created the dead magic area below the Beholder Caves. Considering the fact that it powered the obelisk, this might be able to create dead magic zones. Has 3 charges, so I'm not gonna waste it testing. I'm not gonna ask for my stuff back just yet. So here's the thing. Now I might be able to take on that Bebelith. Maybe still not, but we're gonna try. There we go. Any loot? A Bebelith poison and an emerald. But most importantly, about 500 XP. What are we doing for XP? Pretty good, pretty good. Need about 9,500 more. I think maybe taking down the Beholder Tyrant might do that. I'm gonna try walking across here just to see what happens, if there's like a trap or anything. No? I guess it's just there are so many ways to get through here so you don't have to fight the Bebelith. You can find the secret door, you can use this thing to cast knock. You can... I don't know if you could pick the lock. You couldn't pick the lock. Oh, you could. You could pick the lock. You could use this to cast knock. You could find the secret door. So the thing is, a dead magic zone won't benefit me very much. But it will be way more detrimental to the Beholders, because without... Why is Nethera just standing around up there? Nethera, please. Climb the boulder. Without their eye rays, they don't have a lot. I mean, they have a bite, but it's not that exciting.
I always get my way.
It's Beholder me.
You cannot win.
Will you guys deal with that Beholder, please?
You can't.
Alright, now we're just waiting for the duration on Petrify to expire. Good evening, Nittler! Welcome! We are indeed winning. We are currently invading the lair of some beholders. Aw, thank you for the hug. I have been turned to stone, so I'm just waiting for the duration on that to expire. Aurelia found another one of the secret commands earlier today. Exclamation mark awesome. No, it was exclamation mark bear.
I think Bear is a cutie. Yeah.
Oh, that Jibby clip. I like it.
And so this is the Hive, Mother. Prepare yourself for battle. The Eye Tyrants will defend their queen to the death.
Alright, I am just going to use this. Playing some League of Legends card game today. It was great fun. Oh, I didn't know there was a League of Legends card game. Is it like an official League of Legends card game, or is it just like Magic the Gathering League of Legends edition? October. Wait, I'm here.
You cannot win this fight!
I'll put you in your place.
Your life is forfeit!
Into the flame!
So this is like, I guess, what passes for its throne? Kinda looks kinda throne-ish if you're a big hovering orb. I guess we're done? That was kind of... I mean, it was a tough fight. But, still feels almost a little anticlimactic. Enemies nearby. Okay, just shimmy north a little bit and rest up. By the way, one of the new commands I made, Nittler, one of the ones that isn't secret, I think you're going to like it. I didn't make it just for you, but I think it's just your kind of thing. Oh man, I can't speak for 2 fucking seconds without getting interrupted by something. Anyway, actually I think you'll like all 3 of them. I think you'll like power, loot, and class. But I think you'll like loot the most. What do you want, Valen? Valen sighs and looks askance at you with a bit of reluctance evident. I've been wrong about something. I owe you an apology. Well, let's hear it then. He ponders for a moment, obviously going over what he wants to say in his head. Ever since the seer foretold your coming, I've resented you a little. I think it was more because I wanted to be the one who kept the seer safe. I had been working so long to save the rebels, I did not want someone bursting in and taking all the credit. So I convinced myself you could not be trusted, that perhaps the seer's vision was wrong. And yet you have proven yourself time and time again. I am very sorry. Thank you, Valen. I appreciate your candor. I'm glad. He smiles. It has been good to fight at your side so far on this journey. I begin to believe that perhaps we really will win against the Valsharez. I feel I must warn you, however, she may not even be our true opponent. If she holds an archdevil captive, he may indeed be far more powerful than she. What do you know about him? Little. My old master, however, was a dread Balor known as Grimasht, one of the most powerful of all Tanari. Yet an archdevil such as the one the Valsharez holds would laugh at his abilities. I say this because he may be the primary reason that the Valsharez possesses the power she does. If we could find out how she controls him, and perhaps break that control, then we might have a chance. But perhaps it is pointless to speak of this now until we learn more. Let us continue on our path. Hey, a mithril chain shirt! Congratulations! Good find! That's what I wanted to hit. It's on a cooldown, so you can't just spam it, but you should be able to loot a few times every stream if you want to. Actually, Valen, I would like this back. And I would like these things back. And it does what? Nothing! You just get to roll on a loot table and find stuff. It's just for fun. Jesus Christ, what? Oh, it's them talking. I know you're as devoted to the seer as I am. I know you believe in her cause and the cause of Illustrae. But despite this, you don't believe in the seer's visions. Why not? Tiefling looks uncomfortable and rubs his hands against the powerful muscles of his neck. I am part demon. Perhaps this gives me more perspective on the whole idea of divine prophecies. Far too often, I've seen mortals misled by beings of the outer realms. I've seen them manipulated by these so-called visions, allowing themselves to be directed like pieces on a game board. So you think Illustrae's vision was meant to mislead the seer? No, not exactly, but I think the seer's visions may not necessarily have come from Illustrae. Or maybe Illustrae herself was being misled. The gods are not infallible, you know. Yet you follow the seer anyway? As you said before, I believe in what the seer and Illustrae stand for. I have seen too many lost souls redeemed not to believe, like you, like me. Does my honesty bother you, Nithira? Would you be more comfortable if I believed in the seer's prophecy like you? The drow shakes her head. No, I guess it doesn't really matter why you follow the seer. The important thing is that you're on our side, and after seeing you in battle, I'm glad. I have a mithril chain shirt. I am fast and indestructible. Ah, but does that synergize with your class? Spell Smasher. What do we have here? A +6 Dwarven Battle Axe with a -4 to Intelligence and has a chance to silence. Nice. Take that.
I simply can't carry all
All
this.
this. And then we will take the cloak out and put the axe in. What is this cloak? Mantle of Great Stealth. +30 to hide and move silently. Holy shit. That is wild. What is this? Oh, it's a +10. So that should stack here. There we go. Potions of heal. Cure critical wounds. Don't have room for that. Nothing else can go in. Amulet of Divine Radiance, Cleric and Paladin only. +6 Charisma and extra turning. That'll be sold. Wand of the Heavens. Wands cannot be equipped. 10 casts of level 7 Flame Strike. That'll be worth something. Alright, now it's time to get out of here. I am going to keep the Obelisk's core, even though it doesn't have any charges left. I am hoping I might be able to sell it for a little bit of profit. Anyway, we have done 2 of the things we needed to take care of on this stream so far. We dealt with the Mind Flayers, where we made perhaps a poor decision. We decided to kill the Elder Brain and all the Mind Flayers. The problem is, that way the Elder Brain isn't going to try and convince the other Mind Flayers not to ally with the Val'Sharez. So in the short term, we've rescued some thralls, we've destroyed some evil, but in the long term, it's going to make the war harder because the Val'Sharez will still have other Mind Flayers on her side. And then, as you just saw, we have dealt with the Beholders. So all that's left is the Island of Golems, which we did go to at the start of the stream. Got our asses absolutely kicked. So we slinked off with our tail between our legs and hope to come back later. And then we have the Undead, which has me a little worried, because the Undead are immune to crits and the Undead are immune to sneak attack. And my character is built around doing crits and sneak attacks in order to do damage. So that is a little concerning. You guys coming? There we are. So I'm gonna go do the undead threat, and then we will do the golems as the last thing on the list. And hopefully we'll have powered up enough to deal with it by that time.
Our surfacer has grown to be a considerable problem. Why is it that you have not done as I have commanded, Mephistopheles? Why does the surfacer yet live?
It is as I have already spoken, great Val'Sharez.
No! I will not believe it! I will not have it! I have bound bound, you foul devil, and you will do as I say.
I cannot do what is beyond my power, Great Valcheress.
So you say. If you are attempting to elude me, Mephistopheles, I will discover it. You are mine to command.
I am, as you say, yours to command.
He looks
This
jacked. He
surfacer
really does. He looks like a
really looks
Marvel character.
difficult to eliminate. Perhaps there is something to what you say. Perhaps there is
Like,
more
not a
than
character from the
meets
MCU, but like a character from a Marvel
You,
comic.
male, send for my commanders. I desire their presence now. I will gather all my remaining forces if I must. The rebels must be dealt with, and the surfacer will hide from me no longer.
So we're gonna go back. To do some shopping, to report into the seer. Before we do anything else, maybe get another plus on one of my weapons if I can. Alright, over here.
Yes, is there something you need?
Oh yeah, I need to change her tactics, actually.
Yes, is
Thera?
there something you need?
I want to change your tactics. I want you to go ahead and cast spells on your own. And I want you to leave any traps that you see alone for now. Go ahead and attack as soon as you see enemies. Alright, that is it. How much gold do I have? I don't have a ton. No, I don't have a ton. But I do have a good amount of sellable loot. So hopefully I will be able to get the 50,000 required for another enhancement. And I actually think, now that I think about it, I think I want to put it on the Sword of Quickness. Because I think I'm more married to that than I am to Breath of the Maiden. Like, Breath of the Maiden is fine, but if I find a better weapon, Breath of the Maiden is the one I'm going to replace, not the Sword of Quickness. Now that they're even. So leaning into that, I am going to make the Sword of Quickness +5, if I can afford to. Which I think I will be able to, after selling this stuff. Resolver. I wish to trade. Resolver, I have come to bargain. That's that. Selling all of this stuff. So that puts me at 108,000. Pretty much exactly.
Well met.
Hold on. Don't want to upgrade Breath of the Maiden. I want to upgrade my Blade of Quickness. So I could get another enhancement bonus. I could also get some elemental damage. I could make it keen. Grant me true seeing. Resistance against magic. Regenerate my health. I can pretty much only afford one of these. Ooh, race is a good one. Maybe I should consider making a race command. Just get a point of enhancement bonus.
Well met.
And another point. Oh, it's more expensive now. I'll make it keen then. D6 bonus electrical damage, haste, keen, and it's a +5. Not that Breath of the Maiden is bad, but the Sword of Quickness is definitely my better weapon. Let's report in. Also, I have no money now. I have 8,000 gold. That is nothing. Let's report in to the Seer. Tell her that the Beholders have been dealt with.
I trust all goes well. Have you any news to report? Have you made any progress in your efforts to weaken the Valsharess and her followers?
Yes, I killed the Beholder Tyrant. They won't be helping the Valsharess now. Excellent work, Lyra. The Beholders are formidable foes. If the Valsharess has been denied their aid, she has been severely weakened. Have you word of anything else? No, that is it for now. I should go. Did you have anything I wanted to take off you? No, I didn't leave anything with you. Nor did I leave anything with you. Alright, let's rest up and go deal with some undeads. You know what? Actually, I know you just got here, Nittler, and that's kind of a bummer. But I've been streaming for 4 hours. I don't want to do super long streams. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to call it here for tonight, and then if you're up for it, we can play some Path of Exile. But that is going to be it for Neverwinter Nights.